Hello everyone, today in this video we will be discussing about Cushing's syndrome. So what is Cushing's syndrome? It is a hormonal disorder which is caused by high level of circulating cortisol. तो कुशिंग सिंड्रोम एक हार्मोनल डिसऑर्डर है जिसमें हमारी बॉडी में कॉर्टिज़ोल हार्मोन की अधिकता हो जाती है। हमारे ब्लड में कॉर्टिज़ोल हार्मोन एलिवेटेड हो जाता है। कॉर्टिज़ोल एक स्टेरॉइड हार्मोन है। कॉर्टिज़ोल एक स्टेरॉइड हार्मोन है जो कि एड्रिनल ग्लैंड से सिक्रीट होता है। इट इज़ सिक्रीटेड बाय एड्रिनल ग्लैंड। एड्रिनल ग्लैंड में भी एड्रिनल कॉर्टेक्स वाले एरिया से कॉर्टिज़ोल सिक्रीट होता है। कॉर्टिज़ोल हार्मोन का प्रोडक्शन स्टिमुलेट होता है एंटीरियर पिट्यूटरी से। एंटीरियर पिट्यूटरी सिक्रीट करता है ACTH, that is adrenocorticotropic hormone, and regulation of ACTH is maintained by hypothalamus. Hypothalamus secretes CRH and it regulates ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone. CRH is equal to corticotropic releasing hormone. कुशिंग सिंड्रोम एक ऐसी कंडीशन है जिसमें हमें प्लाज्मा कॉर्टिसोल का लेवल इंक्रीज देखने को मिलता है, जिसे हम कहते हैं हाइपर कॉर्टिकोसोलिज्म। हाइपर कॉर्टिकोसोलिज्म, एलिवेटेड लेवल ऑफ प्लाज्मा कॉर्टिसोल। नाउ लुक एट द फंक्शन ऑफ कॉर्टिसोल हार्मोन. It is called stress hormone. It is called stress hormone because it responds to stress. It helps us to bear stress in our day-to-day life. Suppose someone see a tiger, then suddenly cortisol will get released in the body and will help to bear that physical stress. Whenever we are in a stress condition, we need more glucose for work. So this cortisol helps to bear stress by mobilizing energy resources and it increases then blood glucose level. So cortisol increases blood glucose level, and more importantly it increases glucose level of brain. Now second very important function is it helps to maintain inflammatory responses and immune function. All the inflammatory reaction, like whenever we get redness or a cut and redness and inflammation, swelling, it is done due to cortisol hormone. It also helps to regulate blood pressure. This cortisol hormone gives glucose more to the more important organs such as brain, and it decreases glucose consumption to muscles and increase protein degradation. Protein degradation means it uses protein and it converts the protein into glucose by the process of gluconeogenesis. So protein, that is amino acids, are converted to glucose, and this process is called gluconeogenesis. It is done by cortisol hormone. Now let's look at the causes of Cushing syndrome. First is there may be exogenous glucocorticoid administration. Like if someone is on medication and someone is taking excessive use of corticosteroid drugs, if someone is taking corticosteroid drugs like hydrocortisone, then it can cause Cushing syndrome. Or there may be overproduction of cortisol. The cause can be adrenal gland or pituitary gland. First is if adrenal gland itself is producing high cortisol level, like if there is tumor in adrenal gland, or there can be pituitary tumor. Tumor in pituitary can cause more release of ACTH hormone, that is adrenocorticotropic hormone, and then it stimulates adrenal cortex to secrete cortisol. So if there is high ACTH, this condition is specifically called as Cushing's disease. Whereas if the cause is in adrenal gland, it is called as Cushing syndrome. Now let's look at the clinical features of Cushing's syndrome. First one is obesity. This obesity is due to excess of glucose, circulating glucose in the body, and there is abnormal fat deposition in various parts of the body. Second is altered fat distribution. There will be more fat on the face, so the face will be rounded and it will look like moon face. There will be more fat distribution on face and torso. The person will have more fat on his face and to his trunk, but his extremities will be thin, so the person will look like this. So the patient will have moon face and a buffalo hump, means there will be more fat on the neck, so it will look like a buffalo hump. It will have thin extremities. So second very important clinical feature is altered fat distribution. Third one is there will be muscle wasting. We know the function of cortisol, that it has inflammatory function. Now there is excessive cortisol, so there will be easily bruised skin, and we can see stretch marks on the body of the person suffering from Cushing syndrome, and we can also see purple striations on the abdomen and chest. We can see purple striations in the abdomen and the chest in Cushing syndrome. Later, the patient will suffer from high blood pressure, diabetes, weak bones. Diagnosis is first done by physical examination, like if the patient have moon-like face and have more fat on trunk, thin extremities, obesity, purple striations, so we can diagnose Cushing syndrome by it. Second, we can check cortisol level. Now this cortisol level is more in the morning, and it decreases in midnight. So if we get more cortisol in midnight, we can say that it is Cushing syndrome. If we get more cortisol in the plasma. Third one is checking ACTH level, adrenocorticotropic hormone level. If it is low, then it is adrenal cause. First we will check cortisol level and confirm Cushing disease or syndrome. Now we have to confirm if it is Cushing syndrome or it is Cushing disease. So third one is ACTH testing. So if it is low, the reason is adrenal cause. If we can see high ACTH level in blood, then it is pituitary cause, means the patient may have pituitary adenoma or some ectopic causes. Now if there is some adenoma or tumor, we have other plan of investigation is imaging test to locate the tumor. Now treatment. If high level of cortisol is due to exogenous use of corticosteroid drugs, if someone is using more corticosteroids drug, then we will tell him to stop it as soon as possible. This is the first plan of treatment. Other medications are mifepristone. If there is tumor, then the last option is surgery. So this is all about Cushing syndrome. Hope you understood the video. Thank you for watching.